POV. You're stepping into the dark corridors of American history where the Sicilian Mafia found power. It all began in the late 1800s. Thousands of Italian immigrants arrived from Sicily and southern Italy, seeking a new life. But they brought with them deep traditions, family loyalty, and secret societies a Cosa Nostra. In early 20th century New York and Chicago, poor immigrants created protection groups. Some became criminal empires. They began with small crimes, but Prohibition changed everything. The Prohibition era 1920-1933 alcohol was banned nationwide. This created a massive black market. Bootlegging became the mafia's goldmine. They smuggled booze in through Canada, made it in hidden stills, and controlled speakeasies. Violence exploded. Rival gangs fought. Brutal turf was in Chicago and New York. POV. You're at a smoky speakeasy. Flappers laugh. Liquor glasses clink while gangsters watched with guns under their coats. Capone rose to power in Chicago. He cornered the market on illegal alcohol, gambling, and prostitution. His violence was legendary. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1929 was a massacre of rivals in broad daylight. Capone made over $60 million a year, but was eventually brought down for tax evasion in 1931 and sent to Alcatraz until 1939. Lucky Luciano redefined the mafia in New York. After forming alliances in the 20s and 30s, he established structure, cut tough wars, and codified rules. With jazz and booze, mafia families took over the Fulton fish market, garment industry, unions, and more. POV. You walk through Fulton fish market. Mafia bosses make deals with union leaders and corrupt politicians. LA's Vegas and the post-war boom after World War II. Luciano and his partners saw opportunity in Nevada. They financed and built casinos with mob money. Vegas became a playground. The Flamingo, Desert Inn. They were mob-backed. From 1940s to 60s, mafia families siphoned millions through slots, skimmed profits, and bribed officials. Key figures and power plays. Vito Genovese took over the mantle in New York, feuded with Frank Costello. Carlo Gambino ruled silently, creating the Gambino crime family empire. Meyer Lansky, the mob's accountant, masterminded casino finances and mob money laundering. Joe Bonanno fled in 1964 as part of internal wars. Banana War. POV. You're in an office in Vegas. Lansky counting cash, gamblers rolling dice, slot machines ringing. Federal crackdown after the 1957 McClellan hearings revealed mob violence. The FBI under J. Edgar Hoover stepped up. In 1970, the RICO Act was passed. Agents could go after entire mob networks. By the 80s, major convictions came. John Gotti of the Gambino family was caught in a wiretapped meeting in 1986. Kings of New York fell one by one. The evidence pipeline was unstoppable. The fall of the old guard. Informants like Joe Valakai 1963 started testimony. Henry Hill's betrayal became the story behind Goodfellas. Witness protection programs uprooted mob culture. POV. You're standing before an empty courtroom. Steps. Mobsters turned witnesses. Families fractured. Legacy of the Mafia today. Remnants exist like Cosa Nostra, Camorra, and 'Ndrangheta, but power is fractured. Their impact on law, pop culture, even infrastructure remains. From films to books, the myth of the Mafia lives on. POV. You walk past old Vegas casinos, now modern resorts. Shadows of mob bosses lingering in the lights. This is the story of power, loyalty, violence, and structure. From Sicilian villages to global icons of crime. Thank you for joining this deep dive into the rise and fall of the Italian-American Mafia. Comment which part shocked you most. Prohibition, Vegas, or federal takedowns. Like and subscribe to POV Sid for more immersive crime history power.